The Royal ISD Board of Trustees has called a tax ratification election, or TRE, for Tuesday, November 8, 2016. This video will explain what a TRE is and why the Board of Trustees has called the election. Royal ISD has proposed a change in the tax rate for the 2016-2017 school year that will require voter approval. It is important to note that this will require a restructuring of the tax rate but will not increase the tax rate. School districts are funded through three different sources: local dollars, state funding, and federal funding. Local taxes are collected and go into two different pockets: maintenance and operations, or M&O, and interest and sinking, or INS. The M&O fund pays for the everyday operations of the district, including salaries and building maintenance. The INS is similar to a mortgage and pays for new facilities for our district, which is anticipated to grow more than 350 students over the next 5 years. The state of Texas funds school districts based on a series of formulas that take into account our local tax rate. Specifically, the higher the local M&O tax rate, the more funding we receive from the state of Texas. Therefore, each additional dollar generated by the local tax rate on the M&O side yields more funding from the state than a dollar generated on the INS side. Our current tax rate is $1.04 on the M&O side and 48.8817 cents on the INS side, for a total tax rate of $1.528817 cents for every $100 property valuation. That means for a house valued at $100,000, the school taxes would be $1,529 per year. Because the school district is requesting to raise its M&O tax rate over $1.04, the state of Texas requires voter approval. By law, the maximum M&O tax rate is $1.17. That's where the TRE comes in. The Royal ISD Board of Trustees has called a tax ratification election, or TRE, to ask the community to consider a change on how we collect taxes in our M&O and INS funds in order to maximize our state funding. The proposed change would bring the district an estimated additional $1,600,000 without increasing taxes. How is this possible? The Board of Trustees has set a total tax rate at $1.658817 cents. If a majority votes for the $1.658817 cent tax rate adopted by the board, our board has agreed to reduce the INS tax rate from 48.8817 cents to 35.8817 cents, returning our overall tax rate to $1.528817. So basically, voting for the TRE shifts 13 pennies from the INS pocket to the M&O pocket. The reason for moving the 13 pennies from one pocket to the other is that the state of Texas will give Royal ISD more state funding for M&O pennies than for the INS or debt pennies. This shift in pennies will not cost the taxpayer any additional dollars. It will generate an estimated $1,600,000 in additional revenue. If we don't change the pocket to which these 13 pennies go, we will not receive this additional funding. Based on this plan, in the upcoming school year, there will be no increase in the Royal ISD tax rate, whether the tax ratification passes or fails. The bottom line is this: if the TRE passes, the school district will receive an estimated additional $1,600,000 yearly, and the tax rate will remain at $1.528817 for the upcoming year. If the TRE does not pass, the tax rate will be $1.528817 cents for the next school year, but the district will receive no additional funding. The district and Board of Trustees have called the tax ratification election, but the voters are the ones who decide the outcome of the election. Election day is Tuesday, November 8, 2016. Early voting begins on Monday, October 24th and continues through Friday, November 4th. To see a schedule of these early voting locations, visit the Waller County website at www.co.waller.tx.us. Thank you for your commitment to Royal ISD's mission to take students from the classroom to the world and to help us become the destination district.